All right, section 1, ignite your inner fire. I'd like for you guys to journal, and I'm going to do this as well. Journal what makes you feel alive and magnetic. Wonder if I can play music in the background, but I don't want it to be distracting. It's okay. What makes you come alive and feel magnetic? Feel free to write that down in the comments or in your notes. Okay. When do you feel most like a leader or an influencer? And whatever you miss out now, you can write later. What lights you up that you're currently hiding from the world? And what part of your healing gift or your gift do you know you're meant to share even more? How are we doing with these questions, guys? And if I fully allowed myself to be seen, what would I say or create today? And finally, what am I afraid people will judge about me that's actually my greatest gift? And place your hand on your heart. We're activating the infinity healing. So download these affirmations. And just repeat out loud, I am a divine leader. I am born to shine. My light heals the world. It is safe to be seen. I share my gifts and abilities to the fullest. I'm compensated for my gifts. All my needs are met. I enjoy sharing my gifts and talents with the world. Okay, next. What platforms do I truly enjoy expressing myself on? So this is like writing, video, speaking, writing blogs, or newsletters, or books, or posts, or is it through video? Like for me, I do so much better just hitting the record button and letting the words come out versus writing them out. Right? Or speaking. So audio, video, writing, through art. And then I would say platforms. Which platforms do you feel are best for you? So right now we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook and YouTube. And if this thing let us go on TikTok, would be on TikTok, it could be on LinkedIn. But where are the platforms that you, did I say YouTube? That you would, so for me, the mindset I teach my students is go where your soul clients are gathered in large numbers. So I don't need to like TikTok, but I can use TikTok to reach more people. I don't need to like Facebook, but I can use Facebook to reach more people. And the intention I have is if people are scrolling, let's say all this mindless stuff, right? I would like my post to be one post that just beams into their lives, consciousness, truth, empowerment, and infinity healing activation, right? So it's like blah, blah, blah. Oh, would you like an infinity healing? Click like to activate, and then like, and they get this activation. Like you could literally go through my social media content and just like, and I set the intention every time. someone likes and comments yes, that they get a distance infinity healing activation for whatever that post is about. So feel free to do that with your social media. Let it, every song that I put out, I've got 5 albums under Indigo Prophet. Every song, almost every album has a silent infinity healing activation in it. So we're in the age of Aquarius. Part of that is technology. Use technology to your advantage. What message have I been holding back that wants to come through now? So funny because a lot of the answers for me have to do with this next event I'm going to be doing called. I'm just curious, since you guys are all here and you've committed, it's been over an hour. If I was to do an event, and this event I'm going to share information that I feel I've been researching for 25 years, asking the question, what's happening on our planet? How do we get here? What happens when we die? What happened before we came here? What are the dark forces? How are they tricking us and manipulating us? And how do we break free from all of that? If I was to answer those questions, would you guys want to be a part of the next summit where I invite experts and share information about that? Just comment yes if that's something you might be interested in. I mean, it's weird to ask, are you interested in knowing why we're here? Yeah, okay, thanks, Lindsay. Why are you here? What happens when we die? What happened before we got here? Okay, good to know. I don't know why, it's funny because in the question, it's what are you holding back? I'm holding myself back from sharing this information. Yesterday, I started recording a Zoom video and I shared all the movie clips that show what I feel is the thing I'm hiding from sharing with you guys. And I showed it in all these movies. And then today I went onto Zoom to find that video so I can upload it. I'll only be able to upload it on my Rumble channel. So Rumble is if you want to find the truth, you'll find it on Rumble. You won't find it on YouTube. Okay, Lisa, thank you. Thanks, Lindsay. So because it's we're sharing a whole bunch of movie scenes, so I'll be sharing it on my Rumble. Make sure you subscribe to tartbeat.com. Otherwise, I might do a post that lets you guys know that that Rumble video is now available and how to find my Rumble channel. And it's called Truth in Movies, and I'm going to be sharing all the movies that actually share. Yeah, Mars, you'd be into that? Okay. Okay. What message have I been holding back that wants to come through now? And where have I been dimming my light to stay safe or accepted? Oh, thanks, Christy. You got it. Yeah, Scotty's I'm all about that. Okay, we'll do it. And I'm curious to know how many people here heard of the theory called the soul recycling theory? Like the false light. Anyone know about that? I think it's the most important information I've been researching heavily for the last 15 years. I'm in. I love it. Okay, great. Are you guys finding these questions helpful? What would I post or share or create if I knew hundreds of thousands of people would celebrate it? Okay, great. I'm glad you don't know it because it's important. Okay. And yeah, you say yes. Great. Yes. Forgot the question. You have heard of it. Okay, great. Yeah, so Banmati, the theory is that this whole reality we're in, so this is like a little snippet of the whole next event. This whole reality that we're in is a false matrix. So it's like a photocopy of the original Earth. And if you watch movies like The Matrix, it talks about it. And these archons, these dark demonic spirits, jinn entities, are masters at deception. And so one thing is they've created this as like a farm for like humanity to be harvested every time we're suffering and struggling and fearing, and they find ways, or having nightmares, they just find ways to siphon all this energy. So in one of the movies that I'm going to share on that Rumble channel, um, just make sure you're following me on any of my channels so that you can see it right here. If you're following me on StreamYard, if you're on IG, you're already following me, but I'll be sharing. So the movie is called Monsters Inc. It's an animation for kids, but they literally show you how these monsters suck out our energy. And so the most important part of that is when we die and go to the afterlife, we're visited by beings that are supposedly loved ones or people we believe in as God or prophets or whatever. And they trick us into coming back again and again and again and again. And in some Eastern religions, that's known as karma. So that's already built into those people's way of believing. And so a lot of things that we follow have been it's been tweaked. Like they took the original truths of religions and they found ways to just like tweak it enough that it serves these archonic demonic beings, so they keep us coming back over and over. So don't believe me about this. I just know for 25 years this is where the truth is taking me. But what I'll do is a past life regression, so that imagine a group of 100 people, 500 people, 1,000 people on this call, and we all do a past life regression to what happened before, and we can all write down in the chat what we've experienced in these past lives, so we can learn what happened before. Was there some trickery? Was there manipulation? What did we agree to? What contracts we signed up for? How do we give our power away? How do we take it back? Like, these are very important questions. And how do we stop this from happening? If it is true that we've been manipulated come over and over again, and I'm literally watching 40 hours worth of people who have spent hours and hours of researching near-death experiences. So it's like 40 hours of this information of people who have shared near-death experiences, and I'm gathering all this information to share these conclusions. Exactly, like reincarnation, human slavery, exactly. Okay, great. Thanks, Lindsay. You're finding the questions helpful. Truth doc. What do you mean for truth documentaries, Scotty? What do you mean by that? Totally helpful. You're very welcome, Laurel. Okay, done. So that's the gist of it. Great. Next. So the challenge, I challenge anyone. This is the challenge, is to go online and create that content, that video that you've been holding yourself back from doing, whether it's you singing, whether it's you dancing, whether it's you sharing a piece of information that you're worried people are going to think you're crazy. Like, I'm resisting doing this soul recycling stuff. So now I'm committing to doing the video where I share all the truth in movies, and I'm committing to doing a whole event dedicated to this topic. Thank you, guys. Sometimes it's okay to like get that little nudge from your tribe, just that little gentle nudge. And what are you committing to doing? Where's your edge? Where's that part where you're like, I'm comfortable here, that's a little uncomfortable for me? What would that be for you? Yeah, journey of the souls. So, So the tricky thing is, a lot of people who have recalled their past lives, you can look at it from two dimensions. One dimension is we're getting the information. They saw a beautiful light and they saw beautiful light beings. So that could be the deception. They still didn't realize that was a deception and these are false beings of light. Or you can look at it from from this new perspective or a different perspective, that's like, that's all manipulation to trap you to keep coming back, right? So it's all in perspective, right? From one perspective, the false beings of light say, they guilt trip you and say, you need to go back and clear your karma. You need to go back and help humanity. It's not your time to leave. You need to go back. What about the loved ones you left behind? And then you come back. And from another, but you fell for the trap. Another perspective from a lot of the books that are out there is, oh, like, you're a star seed and your mission is to raise the frequency of planet Earth, and you need to go back to Earth to help save humanity, you know? And so you're like, okay, I will go back and save humanity. So one perspective, it's like, fuck, I fell for that lie. I fell for that trap, and they got me. They suckered me. And the other perspective is like, yes, I'm here to learn my lessons. I'm here to clear the karma. I'm here to help humanity. And like, that could be the deception, is my point. David Icke has talked about the false light. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm glad that's new for you, and I can't wait to share that information with you. Go create your magic, Lindsay. Okay, that's a challenge. Let's conclude with a few activations. Here we go. So place your hand on your heart. And would you like an infinity healing to be bold? If you'd like that, just say yes. Would you like an infinity healing to get yourself out there? Would you like an infinity healing for being seen in your fullness? Would you like an infinity healing for heart-centered empowerment? Would you like an infinity healing to be in alignment with your leadership? Would you like an infinity healing to express your divine creativity? Would you like an infinity healing to share these activations with planet Earth? All beings in all space-time dimensions now and forever. Would you like an infinity healing to activate your infinite liberation, freedom, sovereignty, and empowerment on all levels? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So it is for us, for our ancestors, for all the future generations, for the collective. And so it is.